Anna Dennis and I'm singing Venus in Pigmalion. I think that the entrance of Venus is very much a sort of moment of affirmation in terms of the drama, and a lot of the material beforehand with Pigmalion and Cephise and the statue, it's a lot about the kind of hesitation and the dilemma of this strange situation, which musically there's not a lot of real positive kind of grandeur, or there's a lot of tentativeness and uncertainty. And I think that because Venus is kind of giving her blessing and it's very affirmatory and also very light and sort of it sort of becomes much airier and opens up, and orchestrally it sort of opens up in terms of the accompaniment of the voice as well. I often feel that when in preparation, the way that this kind of structure, the architecture of it, it's very precise in expressing something that eventually, at the moment of performance or communication, becomes almost like, it sounds like birdsong, or it sounds very organic. It becomes something that sounds incredibly naturalistic, but that is done with a extraordinary amount of sort of sophistication of means. And that's very exciting to get from something which can be quite counterintuitive, and all of the decoration to begin with can seem really kind of sometimes a bit of an abstraction, and then by the time that you've kind of assimilated it, it does feel like you're like a bird in a tree or something. You know, it feels it feels so organic that it just sort of blossoms out, and it suddenly lent something this quality, as if you're improvising in the moment. Like when it feels right, that's what it feels like. It feels kind of totally like it's just happening. There's an interesting parallel in terms of what is essentially the kind of narcissism of Pygmalion, and the fact that he has his own creation, which is a reflection of him, has this particular allure for him, which the kind of human interaction with Cephise does not have. And I think in an age where socially there's so much, people kind of curate their own worlds so kind of narrowly, and I think even in the zone of kind of courtship and dating, people kind of seek through this channel that reflects them more than kind of wishing to experience something kind of totally out of their own identity. And that struck me today when I was listening to it, that the only thing that the statue really says is, I just want to please you, or she's more like a mirror than a sort of separate being. And that struck me as having kind of resonance in today's life, sort of.